I wanted to do a video. I'm going to talk about the work environment. I talk about it on a different level. But I want to say, see Metroplex? Thank you. Thank you. I got to send a video to the person that gave me those. So that person actually, we were talking, and I don't know how we got on the topic. And she said, I used to work at Metroplex. And I was like, that's where I had my last baby, my last child. And it was a beautiful experience. I mean, we were stationed at Fort Hood, and I decided to get a non-availability statement to be seen off base. And so, and she was talking about how she loved, that was the best hospital that she has ever worked at. And she was like, I got, you're tall, and I got some, pair of scrubs for you. I said, better keep them as a reminder of, when I gave birth to my son there. That was the best GYN doctor for real. And so how am I relating this to the workplace environment? I had went to the doctor on base, your prenatal care, and I got upset. I was like, you're not going to treat me like this. And let's see, let me see, how do I? So, I don't know if it was going through the sonogram, through whatever. And even though, living on a military base, going to the military hospital, it's like a thing where you should shut up and take it, and take whatever treatment you get, because everybody else is getting it. And although I understand that soldiers should not be treated certain ways, when things happen or whatever. Okay, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm trying to make a point. So if the military base, say for example Fort Hood, is overly, anybody been there, crowded, there is a influx of a whole lot of people, family members, the soldiers, the contractors, everything. And sometimes you get in like this situation, into a situation where this is just the way it is. Accept it and be quiet. So I didn't like the way I was being treated. I felt as though I had a right, because it was my body. And it's my body, and I didn't complain to others, but I found a way out that would make me feel more comfortable with my care. So and I got the non-availability statement. I was like, I'm not having my baby here on base. You rubbed me the wrong way. You didn't treat me right, the way, whatever. And just because this is something that you do on a daily basis, I should be quiet and accept it. I understand that, but I knew rules and regulations and what could be available to me. And so I did my homework, and I filled out a non-availability statement and went to the civilian hospital. They approved it. So what I want to say about the workplace environment, sometimes we can be so busy just because you don't know how to act in busy by being busy. And so you come off nasty to people. You just treat people any old kind of way because there's too many people. Or you pick up the attitudes of other co-workers because they cannot deal with the quote unquote too many people type deal. And that's what I just wanted to bring about today, as far as there are ways to have your voice, which my way was to be quiet and find out what's available to me, which was the non-availability statement to go somewhere else. Even though there are those that could not speak for themselves to be able to do the same thing and had to go through it with their mouths closed. I chose not to in this one particular situation. However, working in a work environment like that, we have a choice as individual people. Do we accept that we are stressed out and there's so many people, so then we treat those that are in front of us nasty? Do we pick up the personalities, not the personalities, they say personalities don't change, but do we pick up the behaviors of others that we work around, that if we are compassionate, care with compassionate for others, we will be ridiculed, we will be shut down, things of that nature. So that's all I wanted to point out today, is that we do not have to be like other people that we don't agree with. Like those that want to be mean and nasty, that is your prerogative. That is your prerogative. That is your, your behavior. And those that don't want to be nasty towards other people is their way of being. We should not harm or hurt each other or try to manipulate and control each other for how we are and how we feel and how we act and react when it comes to caring with compassion and taking care of others.